Thank you, Madam Chair. Making this statement on behalf of SETIM, the global campaign to reclaim people's sovereignty, dismantle corporate power and stop impunity, which is an international network bringing together more than 200 social movements, networks, organizations and representatives of victims and affected communities worldwide. Madam Chair, SETIM has been fighting for nearly 20 years to have a legally binding instrument with regard to transnational cooperation. This is one of the main goals of the global campaign. Therefore, we do support the process that has been begun within the Intergovernmental Working Group to develop a legally binding instrument on TNCs and reaffirm our support to your chairpersonship. Madam Chair, you must recall that the concentration of economic and political power in the hands of a few hundred of the largest TNCs and the monopoly of the latter on practically all sectors of economic activity allows them to dictate the law by ignoring human rights of hundreds of millions or even billions of people. It has been shown many times that one of the major obstacles to the full realization of all human rights, in particular economic, social and cultural rights, is the concentration of economic and political power in the hands of these entities. This is why the future treaty on TNCs must clearly establish the obligation of TNCs to conform to international norms in the area of human rights, labour law and environmental protection. It must also clarify the joint responsibility of TNCs with their value chains in civil and criminal areas, including for legal or physical entities, and the extraterritorial obligations of states in the case of human rights violations committed by TNCs. The future treaty must moreover establish obligations of international financial institutions and those of states in the area of trade and investment regimes. It must moreover establish a mechanism for implementation, an international tribunal, as envisaged by the global campaign. Finally, the future treaty must outline the rights of individuals and affected communities under the activities of TNCs in order to ensure access to justice to victims, including in the jurisdiction of countries of headquarters of TNCs for violations committed in third countries. In this vein, the global campaign has facilitated the presentation of 6 written declarations submitted to the current session. These have been developed through experiences and demands from social movements and the affected communities. We would hope that the working group take these into account. We will present these proposals this week and will actively participate in the discussions. Madam Chair, to conclude, more than 40 years, all attempts within the UN to have a binding regulation on the activities of TNCs had been derailed. In this context of open, aggravated or latent conflicts, this working group is maybe the last chance we have. It is also an excellent opportunity to rebuild the trust of peoples, affected communities and citizens in political institutions. Such a regulation would also allow states, victims of TNCs, to regain their sovereignty. Madam Chair, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for your attention.